Next page, please. All right, what are we making on the lathe?
Round pieces.
Pots.
Yeah, we're gonna make any round parts. What else?
Pots. Or pots.
Bowls.
Or
Yeah, you
bowls.
could make like pots or bowls, right? Usually we do that more in the wood shop.
Yeah.
But if you went and bought a great big frying pan, guys, do you think they probably made that on a lathe? Oh yeah, really big lathe. All right. So, volunteer to read number 1, please. Go ahead, Andrew.
Before your piece may be pulled in the lathe, all blank must be removed with the grinder. All the burrs.
Very good. You can see I already went ahead and did that because I already showed you guys how to grind your burrs off. We're going to grind the burrs. Big reason for that is this is going to get mounted up in here in the chuck. And just having a little tiny burr on there could have that not centered. It'll be all weeble wobbly in there when I start it up. So we don't want that. Pick someone, please, Andrew. You're on page 6, number 2.
Where are you? You're in the wrong page.
The lathe center is removed from the tail stock by spinning the hand wheel correctly.
Alright, right now I have in the tail stock, I guess I should probably go over some vocab before we talk about that one. Right here, this part with the little live center is called the tail stock. This is the tail. What do you think this whole part is up here?
Stock.
Head.
Head what?
Headstock.
Headstock. So this whole section up here is a headstock. On here I have different speed levers, feed direction, all that kind of stuff. On the carriage, because it moves back and forth like a little horse-drawn carriage, right? Alright, I also have the tool post and cutter, tool. And what do you think all this horizontal surface is called? It is cast. This is the bed. So if we know those couple vocab things, you kind of have an idea what I'm talking about here. So the live center, what that does is you can see I already drilled a hole in the end of this other piece that we were cutting on before. So that sits right in that live center here. And that live center spins with it. That's what happens when I have friction.
Gets really hot.
Things get hot, all right? We don't want these things getting all hot. All right, so going back to our question here. Live center, which is this part, is removed by spinning the hand wheel backwards or counterclockwise. So right like that, you're going to get a little tiny bit of resistance at the end and keep going. So that allows me to take this whole live center out of the tail stock. What I'm then going to put in is a drill chuck. Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Seen one before?
Yeah.
Where?
Drill.
Right behind you there on the drill press. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Similar to the one we have in a hand drill, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bigger, probably. So that goes in there. And again, I spin that out a little bit. All right. Chris, pick someone for number 3, please.
To drill a center hole, the blank is inserted into the tail stock.
Okay. What do we call this?
Tail.
That part that I just put in?
Chuck.
The drill chuck. Drill chuck. All right. So we're drilling eventually here after I do some more setup. That little hole in the end of this so that we can support it out like that. So to do that, I then have to take my piece of round stock. I'm going to put it in almost all the way. And then we're going to tighten that thing down. Somebody, chance to pick someone for the next one, please.
Hunter.
Doesn't have a page.
Oh,
Please tape it
okay.
for me.
Well, then.
Make a habit to never have the blank in the chuck unless your hand is on it. Always be sure it is removed prior to turning the machine on as well.
It's just
It's to adjust it.
It's to adjust it. If this is the chuck, right
Key?
here. Chuck key. Chuck key. So we're never going to leave that guy hanging out in there.
So that starts spinning.
Like Chucky anywhere.
Alright, so we get this thing nice and tight here. 2 hands. It has great big longer handles for a reason. We do not leave it hanging out like that, guys. It's like a loaded gun. Alright? What happens if somebody turns it on?
Spins and then flies.
It's going to spin. Is that thing held in there real well?
No.
No? Is it going to go flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So if I were to turn this on here with the that spins pretty quick, doesn't it? Uh-huh. It's going to launch that thing out of there. It has quite a bit of mass. Pretty hard and fast, isn't it? Uh-huh. So we don't want that. It would be like running over a rock with the lawnmower. Uh-huh. Yes. Done that before?
I've got hit by
Probably
one.
hit your mom's window or something? No.
I've got hit by a rock.
Neighbor's car. You had to pay to get the paint fixed on the window, didn't you? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's get this center hole drilled. So, to move the tailstock, I have to release the lever on the back side. The lever on the back side here locks it in place. So now I can slide that whole tailstock down a little closer. I'm then going to make sure that the quill, which is the part that moves in and out, is not locked in place. That's with the little lever on the back side. So we get this all locked down. Now it's different than you guys are used to. Usually that chuck is the part that spins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like on a drill. Well, on this, our piece is actually going to spin. So I'm then going to spin that drill in. You can see, this is what's called a center drill. So we have that thinner part down here that's about 1/4 of an inch, and then we have this tapered cone part. We're going to get all of that thinner part and a little bit of the cone. I want to keep it nice and consistent. And stop there. And back it out. I might turn the machine on and off.
Lever.
Yeah. We have this lever on the side of the carriage. I'm going to push it to the right and down to turn this on and off. So I would go here, down, and then to shut it off, just lift it back into place. Or where else could I shut it off?
The
If I had to.
outlet.
That top emergency stop.
Or that.
Emergency stop.
We have an emergency stop right there, guys. All right. Volunteer to read the next one, please. Whose turn is it to pick? Pick someone best.
Before turning the machine on, the operator should blank the piece by blank to be sure it does not contact anything.
All right, so you're going to turn the piece by hand to make sure it doesn't contact anything. All right, we're going to start setting up and making some cuts here. So to do that, I again have to change out that drill chuck. I'm going to spin it which way? Counterclockwise, or
Counterclockwise.
backwards. We're going to put our live center back in. So again, that is just a taper fit. It goes right into the quill, which is the part that moves in and out. And that little cone has a whole bunch of ball bearings in there, so it spins really well. We're going to spin this guy out. Ryan can see real close. What do I have on there? Right up here. On the top side.
I'm measuring.
Yeah, I have measurements marked out on there. I'm going to bring about 1 inch of it out, or so. Next, what's this tool?
Chuck.
Chuck key. I'm going to loosen up the chuck. And this time, I'm only going to leave about 1/2 inch of the piece inside the chuck. So we're going to put about 1/2 inch in, get it nice and snug, and slide the tailstock in. What's the big lever on the back do?
Keeps it in place.
Locks the whole thing in place. The little one does what?
Turns it up.
It locked that little thing on.
Locks this part that moves. So I want to make sure it's snug first. Then I lock it in place. I also now have to change cutters. A lot of times you guys are going to find different cutters in here. We're sharing the lab with my metals class, which is first block, so there's a whole lot of things you got to check. We got to always check the cutter. We have to check the feed direction, so which way the carriage is going to move, because a lot of times they're moving opposite of what you would do. So to take this cutter out, because we got to switch, we need to use our little T-wrench here and loosen these two studs. So we loosen, and loosen. Notice where are all the tools going, guys?
Into that red box.
Into the red box. I hate seeing a whole bunch of stuff piled up on top here. Why?
It's unsafe.
Can't even get to the shut-off button.
Can't get to the shut-off button.
That can very well not gonna follow.
It's inconvenient.
Chris has got it right there. What happens when that chuck
It flies. It gets jammed.
That's even heavier than the chuck key, guys. That's not going to feel good, right? It's probably going to go right toward Chris. He's standing right in the firing range there. All right, we don't want that. All right. So what I'm going to put in, we have two different types of cutters in general that you guys will be using. What's the difference between them?
One's left and one's right.
Very good. So this one is a left-hand cutter. This one's a right. Yes.
Oh, it isn't.
Excuse me a minute. All right. So we have a left-hand cutter. Which way is it point?
Huh?
Points to the left. Go figure, huh? And we have a right-hand cutter. Which way is it point when it's in there?
Right.
To the right. All right, we are going to put in a left-hand cutter, though. Reason being, it allows us to feed away from the chuck. So this is meant to cut as it's traveling to the right. So I have this little piece of sheet metal that goes in here. It just raises it up just enough so that my cutter lines up where it needs to be. I'm going to tighten this center stud. See, I'm only under 2 studs here, and that's all right. Keep it nice and tight. Get the center one, get the front one. Number 7, or I'm sorry, 6 we're on. 6 we're on. Whose turn to read? Okay.
The operator should always check the tool feed blank before turning the machine on.